blow up potential. You can get one of these squishy targets like the TF, the Lucian, or the Ziggs.
I like that there is that flexibility. Decent back timing there for Deft, trying to get back to this lane, and only misses the cannon, so not too bad. As Brian's now in trouble, down to 200 health as Chovy is looking for it. There's the Q, the flash. Gonna come through from Cryan.
Plays. Getting a flash this early is fantastic for the Sylas in this matchup.
Yeah, a little bit greedy for Cryan as well, because he, of course, hadn't teleported back to lane yet and was just overstaying maybe just a little bit. As Will is going to come through, but Ming is in position, but Vista's here as well. Facebreaker is decent there from Ming, but First Blood's still gonna go down over to Harm While Life, and immediately it's answered as Chovy falls down. Ming now down to 300, not going to have another haymaker, and that is going to be another kill to come through from Willa, who was cosplaying as Twisted Fate. And now, still fighting. The flash forward from Wei takes a turret shot as Vista's looking for a Deft. Turns up now as the stun comes in onto Gala. He's going to satchel his way out, and I think maybe that now the action's over.
Exactly. Now you've given over so much gold over to Hano. You've given a free kill to a Kaisa. Your double summoners down on the Ziggs, so that upcoming Rift Herald fight is going to be so much more difficult to stomach now as Chovy gets caught.
Yeah, speaking of difficulties, Chovy just going to get burst down. Wei picks up that kill.
Really bad for RNG, and it kind of keeps him being placed as setting up a trap here.
Yeah, Wei now going to put down the ward so that he could safeguard out, and Morgan's actually going to be able to find the hook shot to kick back onto Willa to get him out of here. And now Morgan has to deal with 3 Wei's very low, but he's still alive for the moment. Is now Chovy going to use that stolen kick to try and get some work done, but immediately he's going to get taken down. It's a double kill now for Xiaohu, as Will is desperately trying to find it, and there's the Heartbreaker finally coming in, and Cryan is now behind enemy lines. Ming's in trouble on the bottom side as well, but does get a double face breaker as Gala's trying to rain those bombs from over the wall. Deft doesn't have the ulti, but will have one more auto attack as he flashes on forward. The Q's going to be there as Solar Flare comes through from Vista. He's got 100 health, but he does not care, and the Ziggs will get taken down, and he's unable to answer.
Oh man, you can see him scratching his head there.
There was vision on Wei. He had vision, so he knew Morgan was coming in.
That's how it happened.
Just
face check.
Yep, yeah, I think trying to be a part of the action, trying to maybe help out some of his teammates on the top side of the map. Instead, this time left, and then the level up here is about the most frustrating thing. I can hear Valdez screaming about how broken stopwatch is, because that is an incredibly big turning point, because now that's Kaisa, and any play if the killer instinct is available, if he joins the fight, RNG needs to be so careful.
I think it might actually be very helpful here for Highlight Esports, because it means that Xiaohu can't smash down this turret very comfortably. Because now Willa, speaking of Xiaohu could be in trouble as Cryan's going to turn up. Willa immediately tries to ult his way out. There's the flash as well, and it is going to be Wei that shuts down the Viego. But now, Chovy comes on in there, finds himself the showstopper. Now he's underneath the turret. Wildcards will go wide, and it's a 1-for-1 in the end.
Strats of paying limited attention to Morgan. This game, I think, it's not even that bad. Doesn't work against RG as the teleport comes in.
Yeah, Morgan's coming back. Let's see what they can do here as Willa slinks into the mist. Vista's turning up as well. He's got the ultimate at the ready. His Deft is on the bottom side. Solar Flare will connect though. And there's the Everfrost as well. Hummerlife piling on in. Cryan's already going to get taken down, but they're underneath the turret. And Chovy is immediately going to get taken down. Heartbreaker gets Willa out of there. So what we were talking about, and RNG have so many tools to start fights whenever they want to as well. You press Destiny, you decide whether the players are on parts of the map that you want them to be. As there's a kick flash from Wei, finds himself to Q as well, as now Chovy. Yeah, I don't think Wei wants to fight him underneath the turret. Of course, Kingslayer's still pretty strong.
He's got the
trying to get out of here, yeah. Showstopper still available. There it is, as Chovy doesn't have that Kingslayer back.
Way in as one of these engaged champions, as this looks like a very dead turret. And the other problem is that, yes, Gala got a little bit behind Deft, but he's still going to scale extremely well to help slowly set up these objective fights later on. You so desperately need that Mountain Soul as Highlight Esports.
Well, this is going to flash away here. Willa in the mist right now, but RNG, they take the turret, and what did they invest?
And those just, have not really...
When
0-5 out of
when Chronicler said... When
I'm going to need a lot, okay?
When you said that... Oh, I gotta leave that time.
Deft is in trouble. There's the dash forward from Xiaohu. Immediately the ult comes out from Deft, and now the fight might be on. In goes Wei, but does get stunned down. Shahu with double buffs is very scary. Teleport to come through here as both Chovy and talking about the loss thing.
I might.
Oh, well, it's not happening. This is going to get tagged up. Now going to flash on forward. Finds the Zenith Blade into the backline as now Morgan dives on in. Cryan's in a bit of trouble as now Ming finds himself on the front line. Mega Inferno Bomb, not a lot of value, but the Camille will still...
Up. That might provide a window for Hanwha and we get towards the Mountain Drake as Vista.
Yeah, immediately the Destiny comes through. 4 members of RNG here, though, and I have a feeling that even though the Leon is pretty tanky, he's still going to die. Which he does. He's pushed into the mid lane. Hanwha's still going to be able to take this one down, but RNG, they do not like it. And now Ming running pretty quickly, but isn't going to be able to find any face breakers or anything onto Hanwha, who are trying to slink their way out of this one. Another back massage comes through from Xiao, who is Deft is going to be able to dash his way out. But Vista has found his way back into the fight immediately. Hanwha trying to dive on forward, and it is Xiao that's taken down. The high priority target is out of the fight, and Chovy somehow survives for the first time.
It's going to be so strong.
Yeah, it's so hard playing a dive bomb into a Ziggs as well as Way. Taking a fair bit of damage here. There's a Destiny from Cryan, though, to immediately come through and save the day. Mega Inferno Bomb, speaking of which, that is just going to obliterate Vista. And there's the kick flash onto Morgan. He's going to die as an afterthought as Willa going to flash his way out. Way immediately following, though, had that resonating strike already coming through. Now Willa has to try and get out. It's just not a great
They make good
so maybe it's
take. But RNG trying to look for the engage here.
Yep, Chovy going to use those chains to get himself out. Vista just soaking the Mega Inferno Bomb. Some chains coming through here as now Vista dives on in. The teleport is channeled as Ming finds the engage, but there's no follow-up here from RNG as Way finally will find his way in there. But Deft is just free hitting from the backline. Way could be in trouble. That is going to be a Q going to Narnia as now Cryan running away. Does have some wild cards he's going to throw out in Hanwha. They're just going to
rush this Baron down so easily here, and they're going to be the first inhibitor turret, and they can just walk up, group up perfectly timed for this mountain. Morgan still has a flank angle here, but he's spotted.
They know he's there. They know he's there. They saw him walk up. The pings are already going down.
Yep, the Destiny comes on in there as Deft flies on forward, looks for Gala, but he flashes himself out. Deft goes golden. Now Shahu is in trouble. Immediately the pylon comes on in. Deft gets over the wall as now Willa trying to keep himself alive, but he's not going to be able to. Chovy surviving in amongst 4, but that ain't going to last for very long. Is now Deft looking to burst down the Drake, and he does it.
Damage with the items you have right now. It's up to Hanwha again to make a play, and they're going for it.
Yeah, Morgan looking for that flanking teleport. Who's he going to ulti as Vista flashes, grabs the solar flare, and in comes immediately out of nowhere Morgan. And he's going to be able to go down to his GA, keeps himself alive. That is 2 kills now for Chovy. Can he save this KDA is the real question. As now Hanwha chasing after the remaining 3 members of RNG. Vista not quite sure which way he wants to go, and Deft isn't going to be able to catch the call here as Hanwha Life have started off. It goes down extraordinarily quickly. Deft does so much damage. It's at 3,000 health, and RNG aren't going to be able to take it. That's going to be secured by Deft of all people. A great face breaker, but Ming, again, no follow-up whatsoever as now Shahu gets himself in there. Going to be able to grab the Camille, who didn't have that GA as you knew. And Way now finding that pick-off. As it's unfortunately the Viego that is going to go down. No resets this time around as the chains are flying around, but it's always a numbers advantage here.
Heroics, I think, to defend this base.
Yeah, he needs to kill all the minions. Otherwise, it should be RNG just being able to push on forward. There's 20 seconds on the next member of Hanwha Life East of Hanwha to actually come up as Deft goes into the supercharger, but there's the exhaust. Goes down to his GA. I guess it's not quite over just yet, but it's in amongst 4, and that is going to be that RNG. They pull Hanwha Life apart, they give them a Baron, and then take their Nexus and say, that's a pretty good trade.
Inspired Larson underneath the tower by himself now.
Game team fighting, 5v5s around objectives. This composition, if it's not too far behind, is so...
We also see a couple of interesting retros. Icon has gone.
Okay, just walks up and hooks him. Light's now in trouble, gets flayed back, has to flash to get himself out, but Kaiser is also in trouble as now Iwandi wanted to chase down the support. What happened there?
Yeah, when did that happen?
Yeah, I didn't see that.
Are we going to get another one?
That's really important because Tarzan is like sneaking up through the fog. Ahmed used his flash.
Can they chase this one down? Will he have Hop available? We haven't actually seen it as there's the hook shot. He just pops off the wall. Tries to find the minion. Tarzan gets underneath the turret, though. He's got the safeguard, and that is a very simple...
here as well there as Tarzan, and you just know it's a guaranteed kill.
Well, they're looking to try and answer it here as Ale's going to get taken down to half health. The Gnar is going to get flashed as Tactical Sweep comes through. Dodges all of the skill shots. The Wallet finds it in the end, though. One away! Even though he needs it, he flashes forward. And then we're tanking up the turret beautifully. Oh, calculated there from Humanoid, who's in between these turrets, and no one's actually coming to try and take him down. Yeah, that is going to be the execute.
That was actually really well played. It's not over yet.
Okay, Icon moving his way up. Can he find the scatter is going to be the question. No flash for Amit still, of course, as the Dark Sphere is going to come through. Okay, Ultimate comes down. That's some gameplay. And Ala's going to pick up the kill.
We have faith in Armor to navigate this matchup, and so far, that faith has truly been rewarded. Again, he's pushing up far, but that Gnar bar is almost full.
Yeah, Iwandi. Ala's at 200 health right now. The hookshot comes down. That's the Gnar. There's the wallop as well. And he just picks up the kill. Launched himself into the waiting arms of the Mega Gnar. And Amit's not done. Humanoid's tanking up the turret for the moment. There's the flash after the boulder toss. And Amit's now trying to make the great escape. Icon will have some Dark Spheres, but he's pretty slow now with the boomerang. The bottom side of the map as well, as we can see the Rift Herald pops down. And that is going to be the rest of this turret. Pretty textbook, but you love to see it as in goes Elyoya. Maybe didn't really want to, as he just explodes. So, Humanoid not going to face check Tarzan, but now if he walks towards it, he's going to be in trouble. That is the flash kick into the wall. Hextech Ultimatum comes down, and that bullet is going to secure it there by Light. Amit teleports forward, but doesn't really find too much more. Wind becomes lightning. He's going to whip as Ala going to get out of the way of the hook, but Iwandi not going to be so lucky, and Amit's just going to get taken down. Not enough members of MAD, and a lot of LNG down here towards the bottom side.
And this is the ultimate scenario for LNG. It's one by one by one. You can pick them all off. This is where you are at your strongest. And
yeah, another flash out here as Kaiser is down to just a sliver, and Icon's just going to throw an orb at him.
That's looking good.
Well, let's see whether this team fight is going to work out as Kaiser going to get slowed down. It's a good play to stop the re-engage. Lands the hook, but Light only going to take half of his.
It's also the Gnar bar exchange is, speaking of Gnar, it's going to be chunked down a little bit here.
Yeah, Tarzan. Elyoya going to get in position, but yeah, Elyoya is going to be there as well. Q is going to miss, and Icon took a turret shot. He didn't want to do that. As now we will have Mega Gnar, so that's going to keep Amit relatively healthy. Icon's going to go golden, but I think this is a see your death moment as Kaiser moves his way up. Icon, relative safety right now as Iwandi's going to come through here. The Camille in the meantime is going to grab a solo kill onto Humanoid as Tarzan falls down as well as they go for the dive. The curtains have been called, and Kaiser is going to answer them. Not in a way that benefits Mad Lions.
That's one tool that they don't have that they so desperately need to 5v5.
Yeah, and Icon's actually the one flanking here, as the Scat of the Week is not going to find any value at all. It is going to be Tarzan locking down the Drake as Iwandi going to go golden. He's very low, and the Moonlight Vigil is going to miss, unfortunately, but Kazi still flashes forward for the kill, but he sacrifices himself for it. It's not what you want, as now Humanoid's going to follow suit as well. It's a double kill for Light as the curtains. Kaiser once again going to suffer their
5v4 fight, and I mean, this is nothing.
Yeah, they're wanting to try and create a little bit of a gank rush, and that's a beautiful hook. Trying to deny it there and keep himself alive for a little while. The 4 versus 1, not going to like.
Into engaging can be a little hard. Shove 2 waves into the turret, so that's feeling good. But now they're going forward.
Yeah, looks for the Gnar. Only finds it onto 1, but maybe that's going to be enough. Now, Tarzan does have the best item in the game in the stopwatch and going to go golden for a little while. Flashes come out as the curtain call and is coming through as well. Good play once again, but there's the ulti to come through from Ale. But is he too far forward is the question. The answer's no, says Icon, as he's on a rampage now. Throws down the gameplay button, and that is a triple kill out of nowhere. Tarzan's going to answer another one.
I think that, Matt, they've done it. They found someone. Stopwatch comes in time and time again, and they're going to push for the win here.
Yeah, that's going to be the first Nexus turret being taken down. Humanoid, no answer whatsoever. We'll call that the unofficial quadra kill, as Icon feeling fantastic in this game, and LNG going to pick themselves up another win.
LNG looking strong when it matters most here, and
TV's coming out as well, and this could be a 4v2 in the bottom lane, still in favor of
as well as a Lee LeBlanc, which I think is a really strong 2v2. To me is a risk. The laning phase,
still really nice trade here for FPX early.
Yeah, we saw Hansama go for the... Oh, they're going again.
Yeah, level 2 actually just gained a Trimby's going to get taken down. That timing, utterly beautiful. Omne having to deal with Nogari. He's just going to combo him. Bombed him away as Crisp, now down to about half health, as Inspired has to safeguard his way out. Didn't want to go too deep on that one, as Tien in the meantime is just taking Shelly by his lonesome. Odawane looking to try and get down here. The flash forward from Nogari. It's a lot of damage, and that is the Rumble just taking down a solo kill for Nogari for the second for the game for FPX. But it's not over just yet. Trimby's still in the middle of this fight as Tien, the Heartbreaker, comes in. The bullet time is avoided, and he gets can layer all of those ultis together, things could definitely work out. As Noguri, no flash, remember. Larssen looks for the chains, doesn't find them. Is now Noguri looking to turn it onto Odoamne, but he's just going to get burnt down, and Larssen picks up that kill in the end. Doimby turns up a little bit late. Is in the meantime on the flash to come over there as Crisp just pays a visit. As Hans Sama battling against LWX. That's the bullet time. He's taken down relatively low, but Noguri's teleported in. That's the curtain call, and Hans Sama doesn't have a whole lot of places to go. He's playing some DDR pretty decently here. Is now trying to work out when he has the opportunity. He's got the Strut available as well, and he gets himself out.
Inspired is here.
That was an escape room at like the hardest possible.
That's how it goes. It's really difficult to punish this champion. Now they're trying to set up here. Actually,
Chains connect. Yeah, Trimby gonna come on in, but he's a little bit too late. And yeah, Tian was just in the right place at the right time.
Caster curse there, I think a little.
Come on, Wolves are better than that.
As Inspired looking for it here as well as Tien's trying to keep himself alive. Doimby though, to protect his jungler, Crisp roaming up at the same time. Solar Flare's available as well. He can use it over this wall, but he blast cones in instead. Looks for the Zenith Blade, and he will find it. Still holding onto the ult. He still has even more CC available. In the meantime,
I understand the sentiment for Larssen, because he knows I was able to carry almost against Damwon. I am reasonably fed, but flashing forward like that is Noguri.
There's the bullet time, just caught back, and I think just a little.
FPX can always threaten, and there's no fear that LeBlanc is going to appear.
It's still going to be a flash forward, though, as there's the Glacial Fissure. LWX is going to avoid it, though, as in goes Inspired, gets the kickback, as Noguri's going to get taken down. The bullet time is huge as well, but Tian, he's getting all of the resets, and now the curtain call comes in. It's a double kill for the Jhin, and now the Realm Warp on top of Hans Sama is now going to flash, not going to get deadly flourished, and Larsen's still alive as well. Tian needs to be a little careful here as the Heartbreaker comes on over the wall.
Are made. The proactive plays are going to have to continue to be there. Hopefully not the overextension like we saw before. Here's one of them.
Yeah, it's a big teleport to come on in here. Gale Force forward from Hans Sama as Noguri is going to be dead yet again.
That's how you do it. Equalizer is going to do quite a bit of chip here. Look at the angle for Inspired as well.
Yeah, teleport coming on in from Noguri as well on the bottom side. This could be a 50-50, and it's one that Rogue needs to win. Crisp, he's too low. He can't actually go in now as the Drake looking to try and reset. They're not going to let it. Down to 2,000 health as Doimby immediately goes golden. Trimby's very low. Crisp flashing out there outside of the pit as Doimby looks to try and grab the Drake himself, but he's not able to. He stays alive though for so long. What was he, invisible? That was ridiculous. They're not able to take him out. And FPX lose no one. They do lose the Drake. Rogue saved that. But somehow it is no one on FPX dying, and then
Increase their gold leads. Looking rough for Rogue.
I mean, also
a multi-man old layer combo.
I mean, look at the items too. X-Drinker's up now for Nuguri. So Doimby's got his Banshee's Veil. Killing him even in this scenario is not very easy to pull off. In fact, he's going to trade back.
Not even possible, as there's the flash out from Hans Sama. He channels the bullet time, but Doimby was nowhere near it. He's able to get himself out of the way. Had no flash available, but he's still going to be all right. The curtain call comes in. That is going to be the Gale Force, getting Hans Sama to relative safety. Trimby not going to be so lucky. He's got a big door, but unfortunately he doesn't have his life. And FPX with fire.
Making sure that all of them miss. But as you point out, I don't know if it will matter.
I don't certainly.
Setting themselves up here in this river. There's another curtain call to come on forward, and Inspired's going to step on the trap. And yeah, he doesn't have the smite in this pit. That was very, very strange. He was looking for the flank. Instead, he tries to brute force it here as the bullet time comes down. But Doimby has the best item in the game, and he's going to be completely fine now. LWX able to walk on in with guns blazing. It's a double kill so far. I believe that's the triple, as the teleport is going to get Larssen back to his base. But Noguri's there first, and he's looking to take down these Nexus turrets. This, I think, is it, ladies and gentlemen. FPX, they're going to be able to grab themselves the Mountain Soul, and then they'll finish off Rogue. That was very cute from Noguri as well, as he gets the solo kill to finish this one off. FPX looking so much better in this game. Move to 2-1.
Yeah, a lot of discipline in this game from FPX. And
Hanabi being attacked, PSG can just see this as an opportunity to break into the base.
I mean, Willow almost dies. The chains go wide.
It's rough.
It's also a team comp where if they don't get ahead, it's...
Unless it's banned away. Certainly extreme comfort here for him. Let's teleport back to lane. Maybe he's going to have a fair bit of company here, potentially. As we can see, that top brush is very dark. But PSG know what's going on. It's 3 versus 3 right now as the chains come in. Maple knows exactly what he wants here. Good knock-up from Whippo, though, is going to force the disengage from PSG. No first blood yet.
Yeah, you know Maple is going to hit 6 and is going to be able to have this before.
Especially as LCK commentators.
Certainly. There are a lot of ways they could have come in a lot faster there.
Yeah, just didn't quite have enough people in position, and now Kyling's forced to flash, get himself out of the way. Bwippo's going to get first blooded, though. Hanabi flashes forward with his flaming sword. Now Maple with an opportunity. He's got his own slicing maelstrom and will clean up Fnatic. Better late than any advantage that you were supposed to get from the Rift Herald is non-existent.
I don't like it. I get so excited for Fnatic early games this tournament. I get so excited.
Yeah, well, the door is going to be shown to Fnatic now as both of them get knocked up with the Glacial Fissure. Kyling down very low as now Niski gets into the Cataclysm alongside Bwippo. He's going to get that work done, but it's a 1-for-1 as Bwippo's already been taken down. Maple still with the Undying Rage available.
These kills, there's no way out. There's a very easy punish available for PSG as long as Maple is nearby. So it's just so terrifying to commit. Lantern block.
Oh no, it's been what he's just able to walk out, but it was well blocked.
Yeah, I was scared for a second.
Well, now Maple's going to come through. Yeah, exactly right. Once again, extended exchanges. It's another concussive blows to come through to get that stun. Is now Niski. He's got his Undying Rage as well as Maple. He's going to proc his. That's the killing spree for the Silas. As, yeah, he unfortunately doesn't have the ability to press Q and get all of his health back afterwards, so he's just going to die.
It's not like the PSG side doesn't snowball well. And now Niski able to pick up both his guild force and also has the little tempo, so he's going to put out an insane amount of damage. Unified.
Yeah, well, they're just going to dive straight underneath this turret before that teleport could even come through. Barrel's going to come up and going to be avoided completely. The Cataclysm comes on in, and Hanabi, unfortunately, this ain't it, my friend. He didn't have his Cannon Barrage.
No, maybe go for push down mid.
Yeah, I like this. Just grab yourself some control of this mid lane. But Bwippo says no. He wants to fight right now, and he's just thrown into the bouncy castle. Thankfully, he has a lantern to take. Shirley's still amongst this one as well, as Cannon Barrage was picked out. She is going to charge forward. Fnatic, though, back to the mid lane. Unable to be in position right now for this Drake that both of these teams want so much. Under half health, going to be so difficult for him to engage. Doesn't have Cataclysm.
Adam has teleport. He could try to look for a flank here. He's got his ultimate available, but he's sticking with his squad for now. They're playing this so slowly, Fnatic are so safely here.
And Maple's the one actually looking for the flank, as you can see. Makeshift cannon, and in goes Adam. He's immediately exhausted. The rest of the team, they do need to try and follow up, but it's the flash out from Kyling. Niski looking for the low health targets. He's going to take down Unified in the backline, and Bwippo's going to deal with Maple, who tried to do the same.
I mean, the beginning of the game, get that early Drake control. I know this is a big meme in the LCK whenever I call a game of LCK on that. But having that early Drake control is
That's
nice.
another Cataclysm. Bwippo deep underneath 2 turrets. He's going to get taken down, but can Fnatic find anything more? Niski now has to use the Undying Rage, looks to try and spin his way out, but he's on top of a Cannon Barrage and will be tidied up. Adam with the ultimate, but only onto Maple, who uses the best item in the game. And
About the rest of the team to follow up, and also one of the most fat members in Niski isn't here.
well, now the bullet time comes through. Hylissang going to flash out of the way. Is now Maple coming on in for the flank, but not going to get too much with his slicing maelstrom that he stole away. Hylissang with a 3-man plays pretty good, but he's still dead. Saves, possibly, one of the members.
Really like Fnatic's attempt that we don't get to see here now, or rather successful attempt at taking up the Baroness. That's
Going to get flashed on and killed.
PSG have also had some rough early games. RNG comes to mind, and now the trap being set again. We've seen this one before.
There's a lot of PSG members around here, but Niski is still very, very scary. Adam's going to teleport in. There's the slicing maelstrom. The stand beside me comes on forward. Kyling staying alive. The exhaust comes in, and both of them are dead. PSG have no idea. This is gone.
And they can't even contest.
Yeah,
he
and
can't
Drake's
get
not
far
even up.
And they might be able to sacrifice Adam, but to get a Baron for this, you'll take that any day of the week. The flash comes in, there's the dash cannon as well. He stuns them up. Cannon Barrage comes on down, and yes, they manage the deadly flourish. No Q from River.
Adam's got flash.
Again. These are magnetized.
There it is.
As there he goes. Adam finds the stuns. The slicing maelstrom is just beautiful as Bwippo puts them into the Cataclysm as well. It's a good kick from River. They haven't quite got the kills. It's a double from Hanabi. Remember the amount of damage these barrels raining through as Bwippo's still got a smite, I guess. Looking to see whether they can steal this one away. He gets on in. Not going to be secured. It's Hanabi that takes...
PSG were, right? Like, daily in this fight, it needs to be either Unified or Hanabi, or both, ideally.
Oh, this could be the pickoff, though. Adam just destroys the Silas. His ultimate was better as the hook is going to connect from Hylissang as well, but he does take a lot of damage there as Unified.
The fight actually happens. We don't even get to discuss how the longer fight goes.
Check. Hook is easy there from Hylissang as well, and Kaiwing has to do this. He has to try and get some vision. As in goes Niski, maybe didn't want to be doing that necessarily, but there is, oh dear,
A turret shot position from BSG as well, where they're going to blow you up in seconds, and then that health regen doesn't matter with Maple.
No, Maple out of the death chamber, maybe back in there as he's looking to try and just last for as long as possible. Bean wants this. The flash comes through. There's the curtain call. One of these bullets probably needs to connect, but not really, as the Cataclysm is going to close the gap.
A little bit slow on the realization.
The Baron's down to 3,000. Okay, so they do have the vision available as Adam. This cannon barrage, all of the cooldowns that PSG want are up and available.
Maple's about to have his
Oh
teleport
no,
too.
there it is. That was the pick that they were looking for, and Hylissang unfortunately walks into the trap. This is going to be a free inhibitor.
Teleport coming through from Maple.
See whether PSG can continue to do this. The Nexus turret's taking so much damage.
Slicing Maelstrom's almost up.
Yep, the hijack on the Undying Rage as well as Adam gonna fake this one out, but Bwippo now just gonna flash away. Does have the Cataclysm available. River now looking for his opportunity on Bean. There's the flash forward. Adam doesn't get exhausted. Is going to cut through the Braum, but I think the PSG can still fight with this one. Cannon Barrage now on cooldown, not actually hitting any of the members of Fnatic. As the curtain call comes on in, not going to get too much joy here as Fnatic should be able to hold on to this one as Adam, underneath the relative safety of his inhibitor turret, and PSG have pushed away.
I mean, look, they got value out of
Resistance that the turret gets. But what if he does?
He has a lot of items. River. Now River. Okay, he's now going to look for the kick. Does find it onto Bean here. Gale forces to get himself out of the way. Cannon Barrage not exactly finding the value that they want. Is Hylissang going to flash out? Gets that hook back in as well. Bwippo decides that he just wants to dive straight on top of PSG. Maple looks for the backline as well. There's the slicing Maelstrom. The CC is beautiful under Maple. He's thrown around like a ragdoll, but he keeps himself alive. 1 versus 4, that was ridiculous, and PSG they can see that.
Yeah, looks like
Niski
it
was
is.
trying to do it.
He was trying so hard, man, but Fnatic, they cross the map, they see an opportunity, they thought they could take the fight to PSG, but they fall flat in the end.
There is so much damage, and this Nexus is not going to stand a chance. It was so heartfelt from Fnatic. But
Oh, he messes it up. He messes up the dive across the wall, but Crying still caught out. And Crying.
Half core JJ roaming heavily on the Shen, enabling the 1-3-1.
Yeah, but we are seeing the Trundle go for that level 2 they were just talking about. Freak Alfari now jumping in.
Okay, looking for the stun. He's going to be able to dodge for a little bit, but be careful. Walks in to find the stun here as well. Now the Q is the important part. Jump back to a minion or a ward. He's going to buy up space, and he'll be all right. The flash forward. They've got the slows, and Alfari has no way out. First blood comes through. Has Flick at the 3.
You know, recognized right away. We've seen her really doing quite well in this matchup. When she gets her passive stacked up, Celis just can't go for those extended trades.
Will they make over this?
They're going to find the stun. They're going to find the taunt as well. The teleport coming back in as well. They're going to bring over the Ziggs. Is it going to be enough damage? The flash follow. And yes, Core JJ with Ignite gets the second kill of the game. 1-1 so far, close in goal.
It's the support diff. Core JJ coming in, trying to show Ruler what he's missing here.
Nice fight in the mid line. Okay, low health on Jensen, but he's going to be okay as well. 200 HP, but BDD pulled him into a turret shot, so it's going to be the wave shoved out. This is a 3v2. Tough to get much done, but Core JJ, dangerously low. 100 health left, has a shield with a stun. The pillar is up. Is that going to be a kill? Yes, Clint takes it.
And with TL coming from bases, it looks like they're trying to cover Alfari, knowing something can happen. Portal might be punished.
Gonna be a stun, level 6 on both top laners here. Bertle pretty low, finds himself a stun, but the taunt is in. Same Torin finds himself a kill. Assist only onto Alfari.
I feel like that's why we've been seeing a lot of these side lane comps thrive a bit more.
Right in the mid lane now, just on a Jensen. Opes comes across as well. The pillar is into the head, the damage to kill him. He's getting low, and he gets the dodge zone. Just in time, Core JJ's there, but Clint's still able to follow in and find that kill. Nearly getting Core JJ as well. Life under the turret, support diff indeed. The turret is gonna get him back, so
Torin, Alfari stacking the wave. They could set up this dive.
BDD does have teleport though, so this is a bit of a tough one I think to try to pull off. We'll see if they're going to go for it, and if the TP will come out immediately.
Okay, here we go. Mid laner's showing up now as well. Ulti gonna buy a little bit of time. They're still gonna find that first stun, the second stun, and Bertol's burning down, and he will die. Trindago dropped, and now Jensen finds himself alone under the turret. they're going to be able to reset on this one. Half health should be enough to survive the fight. BDD looking aggressive. 100 HP left on a Jensen. Gets a second Q for a heal, but the pillar makes sure that BDD can land that final shot to 1-for-1.
Yeah, really, we are seeing Team Liquid finally answer on the opposite side of the map with that Dragon.
I mean, you look at the mid lane diff, though. This is 2,000 gold in the mid lane at 11 minutes. That is...
Hit him just the wrong direction. He thought a kill and 9 CS topside. It's looking really good for Gen G as once again everyone comes around. Birdall finds himself in a 1v4, but his jungler and support are on the way, so Santorin has to pay respects now as the pillar comes in, hits to the side, and now running out of stats, he's got to be careful. Birdall dives in, Jensen's around, here comes the team fight. Does TL find the way back in as Ziggs falls to the bot side? 2-for-1 so far on the top though for TL, but BDD is here to take some names and add them to the list. It's going to be everyone on Team Liquid dropping across map. Ace, Gen G came to play.
I feel like feels done, and we'll see it again in the new Axe Effect replay here. Oh. Just right in his face. I mean, he knew that he was there because he was inside of the minions. Tactical knows that that fight top lane is going to decide the game, but just not thinking it through, and he knows he messed up.
Yeah, you can see the frustration. I do want to walk back and say, I can understand what Team Liquid were going for at first, right? You can't group mid. We talked about the side lane comps. There's no easy neutrals on the map that you can take. No Dragon, no Baron for a while. BDD, though, going one with Jensen.
Battling with Jensen. Gromp gets claimed by BDD. Healthbar's getting low on both sides. Ziggs here to assist. Stopwatch buys a bit of time, and now Clid has arrived, and Jensen nearly finds it, but not enough. BDD gets the last of the kill, and now we find a topside dive, but Life will stun them out of the turret, and that means it's going to be curtains, though, for the Camille. BDD back in, whiffs the stun. Maybe something comes in. Crunch flashes away from the bullet time. However, Ruler's still here to shoot, and that might be Santorin dropping, but Life has to burn the stopwatch. Now, Jax is back in, but cannot get that kill, and it's time for TL to run away. If someone's in range, they're going to find the kill, but
just know how strong they are. If BDD and Clid are there, TL basically can't do anything, and they already lost one inhibitor tower. They're about to lose the second unless TL are willing to fight.
Looks like they are willing to fight for it as Jax stays in the top lane, want to defend the 4v5, pulling the TP, and now Jensen getting low. Ziggs only goes on a Ruler, forcing him back, kills. Oh, it's a 2-for-1 so far. Team Liquid may have defended the base for now. J is in for the third kill, and the fourth, and 800 gold shut down. Oh. Gen G went to take a fight, and it blew up in their face.
Oh, they're trying to dive the inhib here.
Routes of closing out the game.
This is why.
Let's never go for that. That's not risky. That's suicide.
All right, they got to burn this one down. Spite should be easy. Yes, indeed it is. Birdall's here alongside Ruler. Jensen has the flash. A lot of time with the Baron and 4 kills, and so indeed TL going to sit back in their base as Birdall wants in, burns the ulti, and Tactical is under fire. Gets a lock, it gets to interrupt the ult, but he will still drop. Has BDD
well, and it will make Gen G's life a lot easier looking for those aggressive pushes.
Yeah, the Rebel Baron power play is a solid 600 gold. That actually may still enter the dot, though. Clid is going to now be taunted. Indeed, gets the scuttle, so that's some money in his pockets. But as he's stunned up, he's still going to try to buy some time. Puts the pillar down. Now Aurelia's in for a bit more as well. They should have the damage, and indeed, finally a kill is answered. 300 gold goes.
This early is punishing.
Might fight soon.
But look at mid lane.
Look at Santorin. BDD coming behind, and yes, Birdall can go for the base itself. He's going right in for it, so you got to watch for this one. Nice smite comes through for Clid. Other team fight comes in, but Camille wants the base. How much time will they buy? BDD with the ulti, as Santorin's coming in for a bit more, but Nexus turrets are going to be dropping pretty soon. BDD is down, 1-for-0, but you have to defend the Nexus, and that's going to happen here as Alfari is there to fight his 1v1 again. Third Dragon came through for Gen G. The question is, can the Camille be caught, though, as she runs around, has a blast plant to hit, and Santorin without an ulti, he's going to find the knockup, going to find a slow. There's the last auto. There is the stun. So that should mean the kill. Bullet time is big. Santorin versus Zonius, and CKTG goes down. The ult comes across for Ziggs. It's still going to be a tight fight. GA popped. Jensen, can he get on the Ruler? Sterex popped. Running out of health. Life could be next. The damage comes in, and Clid continues to carry the game. How about Tactical? He's in a 2 versus 3. Bit of a 1 versus 3 as Alfari not nearby as well, but Clid is armor stacked, and Tactical wants to find this kill, but cannot land
the Baron. They're way down in gold here.
Oh! Get a good fight, but Gen G playing it nice and slow.
Ruler walks up for the turret. After getting knocked back once, he's able to knock that one down. Brutal gonna be stunned up. Now ulti coming across. They might go for the play, but he immunes the stun. Still gonna be able to find that first kill. 5v4 in the map. However, bottom inhibitor is down. The turret was already killed. CoreJJ dropped a little bit there as well. Team Liquid lose a turret, find a kill, and
TP's first could potentially get interrupted by the other one, but TL does have the positioning here, and they are going to grab the dragon. Now, can they get back to base? Gen.G doesn't want to commit for it. They're just trying to take the inhibitors top.
Instantly burn the teleports, don't lose too much of the base. They're gonna go for a top lane inhibitor turret. Decent damage there, but not gonna kill it right away. Oh, damage out of Alfari. Wave 3 means the turret might switch aggro, and BDD will not be stunned. Goes gold and burn all back in. Alfari quite low. Bullet time comes across. Locket buys a bit of time, but Alfari loses the Guardian Angel. Jensen has to be careful, has his own GA, but does Alfari live? Yes, he does. Stun not gonna land from Santorin. Disengage is paying for in the first place, and now they're gonna try for him yet again. Puts the dodge up, but be careful. You're not coming back from this one for his last life. Alfari may die as Birdall gets the kill.
Suicide, but with yourself
The
getting
deal here by locking TL into their base.
Ruler no longer earns gold. Alfari going to be TP'd upon. His teammates coming now as well as CoreJJ is in there, but Alfari, despite the locket, will go down. 1-0. CoreJJ not going to find anywhere to go.
That's going to do
Other
it.
TP, I believe, was canceled, and that should be the game. Gen.G made it close to their own volition, but the jungle and mid difference were just too good. Santorin gonna fall. Jensen gonna be next up as Tactical is gonna drop for the third time this game. Gen.G go to 2-1, knocking down Team Liquid. The next is to follow.
Gen.G looking extremely strong in this one. Really nice game, I think, especially coming out from BDD and Cliff, getting that early lead. Did take a bit longer to close it out, I think, then the
Flash completely changes it, because Humanoid can play very aggressively, even if jungler's not there.
Early game, you do expect to go towards the Graves, as long as you don't you use your dash. Actually,
And in general, no matter what's going on, you're always mathematically in there after the first round robin, because you can always reverse the results. I know I'm not correcting you on anything. Yeah. I know you know how it works. But for anyone watching, I have seen people say, oh, are they dead at 0-3? No team is ever dead at 0-3. It's impossible to be dead at 0-3 until there's more games played. But yes, Cloud, I would love to find the first win for the LCS on the day.
oh no.
Oh, Blabber, he's face checking in at 2, gonna find himself quite a bit of damage with a dash and nowhere to go. First blood is claimed.
up in this matchup topside when you have also a winning mid jungle matchup. Engage!
It's a good stun though, and Sven's out of health. Ghost is burning, and I believe he will die.
Super there from Barrel, but if they go up too far forward, Ghost has no flash. There they go.
Stun, TP, they're bringing Blabber down as well, and they know Ghost is out of summoners. That should be enough to get the kill, and Sven is able to get the kill. A single plate taken in the bottom side, but already 2 for Damwon down there. Second play taken in the top lane as well, so 4-1 on that score. And now he wants in onto Canyon as TF comes to arrive. Good damage. They might just burn down the Kiana, but hold on. First, they're going to kill off Xin Zhao. 1v1, 1-4-1, as now Barrow wants to jump the wall, stunned up, but gets the space to go back to safety. Cloud9 only get that single, not giving gold or XP to Fudge. Now, a fight in the bottom jungle. Blabber stunned up, turns invisible, but that doesn't help you against Twisted Fate. Ult comes around to stun the opposing jungler, but Canyon's still there for the flash follow and gets that kill. Now the bullet time is going to find the opposing AD carry, but not enough for lethal damage.
Behind, and maybe that has kind of thrown a wrench in their gears, because he did get first blood at level 1 and lost his red. So maybe they were thinking he was going to get up there, and now they are trying to make a 3-man play here, shut down Khan.
Should look pretty good. Flash stun's going to land absolutely everything. Blabber's in for the rest of it, gets the shield bow, pops, and finally goes down, but Vulcan gets the kill.
I feel like that exact play shows exactly how you ignored him and gone bot. Well, then you just don't have a top
To
lane.
put the Herald down. It's where Jax has already lost some turret damage before. But hold on, Vulcan's in for a play. Ulti's coming over the top, and Canyon is unable to ult to the very end. Gets the Gore Drinker, but it's not going to be enough. So now Ghost is going to find himself stunned, not able to get away from Fudge, and Cloud9 may look for those 2 kills. Fudge able to run from the very beginning.
Herald bot, let's see what they can do here. Pushing pretty aggressively, and this time Damwon does have 5 members down here.
Perk stunned again, Perk's rooted in place, Perk stunned a 3rd time, and now burns a stopwatch. Gets the flash away. They're gonna body block the rest of it. Gold card not gonna find the kill, and Perks will limp out with his
Ring in front of Baron.
Yeah, as they step up, it reminds me, okay, going for the Realm Warp, going for top side. Canyons on the top, they're going to be stunned up. Here comes TF, though, it's a 4v3 for now. Bullet time not bad, then a Showmaker forcing him out. Now they're going to try to finish off the kill, but it's not happening. Stun comes through for Barrel and Vulcan. He is going to fall. Next up is going to be Fudge. Yes, pushed right down, and now it's going to be the third kill. Looking for the fourth. Sven is on his way out, dodges all the shots, but a great...
Finds a nice engage to lock everyone down. Baron coming out and
Fudge. You know, Beryl and Ghost were pretty far away from the initial start of the play, but they couldn't get the kill. And now we're going to see Vulcan falling down here on the bottom lane. Damwon pushing up through this bot lane. You can see Ghost.
Sinjao is heading back to it now, but they're going to guarantee the inhibitor first, and Damwon still...
Itemization. There is an Executioner's there, and that's about it.
ooh, Destiny Gate.
Finds himself a root, a little bit of damage, wants to get the move speed, but now we got to fight in the bottom side. Stun's coming across Blabber, gets hysterics popped, trying to kill off Beryl, and he has a stopwatch, so he's not going to go down. Lock it now, pop Vulcan, about to die, wants to get away from Jin, sidesteps it, stays alive for now, but Ghost finds the shot in the end, and knocks down Cloud9's support.
Damwon have time, just run straight there.
So they're going to try their very hardest, but the reveal has come through. Showmaker sees all, and in fact goes for the flank play, finds a stun and a perch as they're follow through. Yes, Khan is in. Stopwatch burn, Vulcan nearly dead. Second half of the fight now begins as the front line is Beryl being pushed backwards. Decent damage coming across, a stun onto the Graves. Beryl will go down, 1-0, but big damage still coming across. Stun into Vent. Good cleanse. Fudge has a shield and jumps back to safety. Still waiting on the rest of that fight as we're waiting for the ultis to come back. Kill comes in, 1-0 so far. Sven about to fall for the second. Damwon Kia have too much gold, and they are just beating down the opposing squad. Fudge will not find the stun. He'll immune a card, but he will still die in the end, rooted in place and kill.
So here, Cloud9 trying to make something happen. Only one.
It'll be a 32-minute win for Damwon Kia on the way to a 3-0 start to the group stage, taking down all of their opponents so far and waiting for the second week's games. Quick route onto Perch. Stun gonna come across, but not a whole lot though. Vulcan just gonna drop here. Stun won't be found by Beryl. Now he gets in a 1 as Blabber's gonna get low and he's going to fall. Ghost is dominating 7, 3, and 4. A huge factor in these games. Khan is just too tanky. Ocean still helping here as well as Canyon and Fudge find themselves in a battle, but this Jax just cannot get it done. It was picked last. It did not succeed. The KDA's padded a little bit more, and Damwon Kia 3-0 in the group stage.
Breaking in, they just continue it, force down the extra kills here on the carry. So Gen G
in for TF, but not anyone else. Mako coming around, spotted actually by Steel, so they know they've got an enemy support, but now he's right up away. You can maybe go for the try. Yes, they're gonna look. They know he's flashless. They gotta land the stun, and they will do so. They gotta get the damage over, and yes, happy birthday, Arya, first blood.
Nicely done. And Steel, I think, is actually full time. Steel heading over here.
Okay, Arya gonna take a bit of damage, but Jinja pushed on a half HP. Stun comes in on a scout, and that is a stolen Lee Sin kill. That's gonna be in second.
Let's go!
Oh my word! Jungle mid diff for the LJL squad. Detonation, focus me on the board.
When did Faker arrive in the mid lane there? Arya has the birthday buff. I've heard of the wife buff, but this is a new one.
That's the thing, right? Freak was talking about a birthday present for him. Arya giving himself a birthday present. If they will be able to keep up this momentum and find the win. EDG looking to be the aggressors now.
Finds a stun. Jinja forced to flash away. Flash dodges Flandre's damage, and Evie's here. That means it's time to get away. It's going to be a tough one to go in. Here comes the stun onto the wall, and Flandre has been flayed. Jinja's next up. A quick point in quick stun. Scout flashes to safety, but Steel wants in. Not going to get any for DFM, even for the Korean imports. I put that in quotes, by the way, because their only league for Arya and Gang has been the LJL. They're basically just native Japanese players as far as the only pro they've played. First time in the group stage, they're crushing everybody. Here comes the first kill, here comes the second. Ginger running away under his turret, and yes, he will survive, but it's a 5-0 game for DFM.
Man, Steel is playing out of his mind.
And yeah, he's going back to the ground real fast.
Yeah, that was risky for Flandre. I think that Evie thought someone was behind him, because when you get that stun, he could have just done the point blank ult. He's gonna go for it now.
Mark Gauntlet means a slow. Red Buff gonna mean more as well. Point blank ulti. Wants the solo kill, not gonna get it. And now it might be Jinja getting the kill. Waits it out. That's gonna be a dash back. It doesn't matter. Gets the kill. On the board finally is EDG. Passive, technically the reason why it's happened. DFM have sort of earned more gold than EDG at this point in time, but again, it's still changed hands, and Gang is just deleted. There's number 1. Now it really is an EDG lead. Evie here on the flank, wants to get on the Viper, can't get him though. Kick back, a knockup as well. Steel nearly dies, and Arya may just do so. Evie shuts 2 back, a flash to safety, barely. Arya will survive.
Help them to kind of advance the game forward.
Steel wants in, gang gonna flash, and they're gonna find Lee Sin. Second Sun's gonna come through as well. Will he die is the question. Goredrinker buys a ton of time, and he's gonna stay alive. Jin opens up, they're gonna find a slow and a Mako. Could be the option, stunned up and killed indeed. Pretty good timing here. Dragon spawning in 45 seconds. Evie's still around in the backline, very tanky, not easily threatened. Are you gonna miss his stun though? Here comes the damage output, and Evie is finally gonna burn down. Kick comes in, and it's gonna be a cleanup crew. DFM forced to run Unipon alone, but Scout is here, and the Scout's code means you leave no man behind. All of DFM are sent back to the 1,000, and it's time to claim the victory.
Talon is actually looking for a flank here. One last desperation play potentially coming in from DFM.
Here we go, big play coming in, gonna stun the front line, but Braum is in the way. Rampage picked up, that's the name LJL fans have seen before, but this time around, it's EDG making it happen. Viper on a killing spree, and a kickback not gonna matter. Mako stays alive, good snipe coming through for Unipon. A second kill coming through as well, the trap.
Dragon's coming up. They know that they need to do something now if they want to have a chance.
Yeah, but with Gang in base and Ari actually answering top, they just can't do anything. Viper lights up Evie, and now they can close in. You can see mid and bot already chunked out pretty low. These towers are gonna go down fast.
There we go, turret gonna fall. And the inhibitor going to be next up on the docket. 30 seconds still for Evie to respawn. Yeah, not gonna be a problem here. As now mid lane can be attacked. Look, Scout makes his way over. That's gonna be that turret down. And honestly, in a 4v5, there's no way you fight for this inhibitor. You get this one up away as well, and now you fight for the double Nexus turrets. But as the waves come in, the 5v4 siege may be enough. They can end the game right here. Dragon's gonna be ignored. The Nexus is the target. Second turret fallen, waiting for Evie still for 8 seconds. And now Mars and Chulo to keep fighting. So EDG just gonna walk it in as DFM finally take the fight. They get the stun, but can they kill Lee Sin? JJ able to get out pretty easily. The root comes in, and down goes Steel. Looking for the fight still in the 4v5. Evie on the front line, quite tanky, but not gonna matter. 3 more kills, Nexus falls, Edward Gaming 3-0.
And it feels great. A lot of people doubting EDG despite the fact that they were the LPL champions. Some people having more confidence in FPX, but EDG definitely looking like the best LPL team here at Worlds. And honestly, they're right up there with Damwon as looking like the
Tactical flashing out to safety for the Still, cutting him down out far. Team fights with Poppy next to him, and Afidos Lulu are kiting back.
But Emily, what do you think about 100 Thieves
Raids
coming?
coming out.
Be a 3v3 on bot.
Carrier not going to be in range to help just yet. Word comes down. Owner going to take the first half of the queue and going to get the shield now as well. FBI is exhausted. FBI has to flash back to safety. The follow-through could be there, and it's first blood. Owner grabs it. Ignited, but survives out of the turret.
And I just love that we saw.
Won't have the ability to steal it away, but still going to walk up, puts the pillar down, looks for the fight, maybe. Again, going to be in smite range, going to be claimed easily, and now TF gets the vision. Decides if they want to fight or not. 100 Thieves contesting without smite is a bit foolish. Knockup comes on the 2, forcing a flash away from 1. I'm not sure what nearly tower dive him. Tidal wave comes in. There's going to be a fight in the bottom side. No knockups really to be had. Kimayushi drops a bit low as the Lulu ult comes across. The flash follow, but he heals back up with the red ulti. Closer still wants in. Flash comes in, and they will get the rest of the damage. Finally, 1 kill on the board for 100.
Make a play, and all you lost for was, okay, Gumayushi did die. So I think this is now T1's turn, but 100 Thieves once again being the aggressors.
Oh, missed the chain again. Owner just sidestepping it, but maybe find a pillar. Keep in mind,
He's
Kimayushi.
available on Chase.
Flashless,
Yeah, here it
Carrier
is.
gonna flash the bubble, and here comes Faker. Here
They're
comes Owner
all
for the
dead.
stun, and that's gonna be 1 easily. Kana looking for a bit more, finds the second kill, a solo onto the Nami. Nowhere for the Trundle to go either. Closer has some stats for now. Ulti gonna land. That's gonna be a root on Abadaga as Owner shows up for kill number 3 and 4. Gets rid of a clue. Knock down this Rift Herald for some damage onto a turret, waiting for the eye to be popped. There won't quite be in smite range. Smite fight, and it is going to Owner. Thank you very much for the leash.
Oh, Kana has flash ulti.
Finds the stun. Big damage on the closer. Needs his ulti to come off now, but it's already deletion. Who he is gone. The rest of the bot lane already dead. Closer limping away with the split of the health, but it's just everyone dying. Owner's on a killing spree. Faker spots it. Closer. Yeah, sorry, buddy. You are dying here as well. 4-0 on the fight, and T1 are slaughtering.
And overall, I feel like it's just been everything across the board for T1. Really nice early game pathing coming out from Owner. Nice early game plays. I love the draft overall. And the team fighting as well has been on point as Abadaga not going to get away.
Faker going to heal in for the gold card to get into range. Abadaga going to go for the guesswork. Sorry, buddy. This time they found it out, and that's going to be him dropping. So T1 scouted the rest of this team. by themselves, and here they are back at Worlds.
Ooh, Faker did not scout out this play coming out from 100 Thieves, though.
Good stun, good damage, flash, maybe to safety, not closers here, big shot turret. Nearly crushing that 10,000 gold difference. Someday, nearly done a turret, he's dead to this. Ulti, big stun, big heal, Gore Drinker, not gonna be enough. Kana went for...
Did push him pretty hard. 100 Thieves trying to contest here, but it's just
Closer.
oh!
He gets the Baron, but is it going to be much more? A clutch smite to be sure. However, it's still one kill picked up. Faker finds a tidal wave. Kana sidesteps and doesn't find his way in for a slicing maelstrom, despite it being plus 1,000 gold for Red Gold Baron power play. It's been T1. Kana gonna take some damage, has to burn the Zonias. Ulti onto 3 is a big root, and that might be the team fight. FBI gonna cleanse and run away. Inhibitor still going to fall. Now, will they find a battle here? Owner down to only 1,000 health, but able to walk away.
Look forward, just kind of weaving in and out of these fights, trying to hit a chain and set something up. But I don't really think they should have the opportunity, but I look wrong.
Cannot get over the wall, so they're gonna have a hard time joining Someday here. Wants to stun Owner, decent damage. Stopwatch burn Faker here, but not a lot of damage out of him either. Owner gonna get back to safety to the rubble of his turret.
Here comes Kennen.
And Kennen, yes, Someday has to mark it, but he can't find the stun. The flash is too soon. Kana plays it beautifully, kills off 2, and Someday is gonna be next. Gets a heal, it's not gonna matter, and it's time for T1 to march into the 100 Thieves base.
Towers, but T1, they're gonna make it.
PL caster watching the LCK versus LCS game. This gold lead.
Decent damage on a carrier. They find one for nothing. Kana gets a stun onto the 2 frontliners as it is going to be Trundle dropping. It's a 4v4 doable. Gumayushi, he gale forces forwards and just finds himself the kill as the FBI try to open up but gets shut down instead. Who he going to drop? And Faker finds the kill onto who. More defense has to happen as carrier respawns inside the fountain. The stun onto Abadaga. Faker a little bit low. Owner in there as well. Doesn't quite find the kill, but Gumayushi going to find himself the turret. And now the Nexus is open. The Nexus will drop. And T1 in under 30 minutes take down their primary competition and are in control of second place so far in the group.
Well played game by T1. Pretty easy for them. They made it look